Hey guys, Andrew Reid here with RKC team leader Shannon Scullin, the world's prettiest assistant. So we've got something for you today about core stability. Now, this is the volume control for everything you want to do athletically. And often when we go to teach core stability, we start with the plank. That makes a lot of sense. If you can't stabilize with no moving parts, when you go to do a push-up or a squat, or if you actually have something where you've got both sets of limbs moving at the same time, and maybe an external load, like say the swing, you're never going to get it right. So the first couple of things about core stability are, if we're going to do, and let's just do a plank just to start with. So you can go with elbows. So we're going to start with just a normal forearm kind of plank. So what Shannon does is, the first thing she actually does is set the position of her pelvis, and then she squeezes her butt tight, because you can't get a full abdominal contraction without the glutes being switched on. So she gets the position, squeezes the butt, then braces. That'll do, thank you. Now, what we want to do though is we really want to create extra stiffness in some joints, some extra stability, and the way we're going to do it is by externally rotating. So if you think about the way you do push-ups, and we teach to pack the shoulders in, we do this when we teach the get-up, we teach about corkscrewing the feet when we squat, that actually stabilizes the joint more. But did you know the reverse is true? So if you have a customer who's swinging like this with their feet open, the reverse actually happens. So what actually happens? So if Shannon, and we're going to do an experiment with the hands to show how this works. So Shannon's going to do a push-up position plank, and she's going to start with fingers pointing straight ahead and shoulders corkscrewed in, and so she's in she's meant to be, there we go. Now she's in a good position. So everything's in a good spot, you can see the alignment. Let's have a little break for a second. Going to turn the hands to 90 degrees. So now the fingers are going to point straight out to the side. She's going to still be able to get a little bit of this external rotation packing stuff going on, but you can see, well, she's good enough there. But now let's go to the next step. The next step is fingers pointed all the way back. So we've gone into as much external rotation as we can. So because I've done it here, I'm not going to have any spare left over here. You see straight away, we've lost our position. She actually can't get midline stability. Thank you, before you break yourself. She can't get midline stability because she's used up all her attempt at getting stiff here. So if we reverse that, let's put it down on the feet. If I'm swinging here, I've got my feet turned out, there's no way I'm going to get a good position at the top. I simply can't get myself into that position. And we're going to really exaggerate this to show what happens. So Shannon's going to turn her hands 180 degrees, and she's going to turn her feet out about 90 degrees at the same time. And you'll see what happens to her plank here, or her attempt at the plank. So we use up all the attempts at stiffness in the joints by going to maximal external rotation, and you see how poor the stability is. Now, thank you, Shannon. Imagine doing that with your swing. So we want feet straight ahead, corkscrew, butt switched on, abs switched on, everything locked in place. That's how we get stiffness and stability. If you can't do it in a plank, you definitely can't do it when you swing, squat, push up, or any other skill. Hope you enjoyed that. We'll see you next time.